Ryan Steinekert with Ashley Brown of the Rich Rebel boys basketball team. Coach, thanks for your time.
You bet.
Short week of practice last week. How'd it go?
We only had 2 days, and it was very short, but the kids worked hard. We did some things with our execution and some different things like that, and didn't spend a whole lot of time getting them in shape because we knew they'd be off for a while. So, for the 2 days, I thought we made some progress in certain areas.
Tough to say maybe at this point. How are things looking? Do you feel confident? Do you feel like you're where you want to be this week of practice leading up to your first games?
It's hard to tell. We're not shooting the ball real well right now. We struggle defensively a little bit right now. But those are things that we knew were going to happen. And when we play Grand and Providence Hall this weekend, we'll know a lot more. But, we have two very good teams, and so we'll see what we need to do.
Every year is a unique challenge with different players stepping up, different players graduating, trying to fill holes. And we know you graduated 6 guys. What are some specific things that you feel like this team is going to need to work on, especially to get better?
This team has to play together. If they don't play together, we're going to struggle. We don't have one kid that can just dominate a game for us. They have to do it together, and that's a big thing that we're going to push with them. They have to work well together on defense. They have to rebound well together, and then they got to run their sets. And if they do that, I think we can be very successful. But if we're not willing to do that, it might be a long year.
Last year and the previous years before that, Nick Jarman anchored the middle, especially defensively. I think last year almost 5 blocks a game, the 14 rebounds. And then you had guys like Porter Weston, Kidden Clark that would help anchor that defense. Will that be some tough shoes to fill?
Oh, yeah, no question. Basically got every rebound for us. And if he didn't get it, we probably didn't get it. And, and we're not going to be able to do that this year. It's going to take all 5 of us to rebound. It's going to take all 5 of us to play defense. And then, we're going to have to execute and get good shots for each other.
Are you seeing some things like you may not play as much zone defense or may need to play more zone defense, anything like that?
It's hard to tell right now. We work on both, and then we'll just see how it goes when we get against somebody else. But looking at it now, I would probably say we'll probably play a little more zone than we have in the past. But, it's hard to tell. We'll see as we get going. But like I say, we work on both of them, and then we'll use whichever one we think gives us the best chance to win.
Let's flip the coin now. What are some good things you're seeing so far and things you'll think you'll succeed at this year?
Like I said at the first, they're willing to play together, and if they continue to do that, they can be very successful. They're all basically getting new experiences at the varsity level. Jared got to play some, Casey got to play some last year, but everybody else is going to get, basically this will be their first time. And, hopefully they're excited. Hopefully they're looking for the challenge, and, we'll see as we go here.
I know you've got at least 4 or 5, maybe more guys that play football because they want to do something waiting for basketball season to start.
Yeah, that's probably true, and I would never tell a kid not to play football and save themselves for basketball. I think football definitely helps them, and, it keeps them in shape. They're more aggressive when they do play basketball, and so there's lots of benefits to playing football, and, and hopefully these kids are ready to go and get after it and have a successful year in this sport.
The passion is there for basketball with these kids. 2 3A teams this weekend in Providence Hall and Grand. Anything specific preparing for with those guys?
It's hard to tell. With Providence Hall, we heard they got some big kids this year, and so that's going to be a challenge. And then Grand is always very athletic, so we don't know any more about them than just that. And it's going to be a great challenge, and that's what we wanted with our non-league games, is to make them as good as we could get them. And I think we got 2 very good teams this weekend.
Zach Sherwood, one of those big kids from Providence Hall. He's been starting since he was a sophomore. His senior year is this year.
Yeah, and I know they have a really good guard that can shoot the ball really well. And, so it's going to be a big challenge with them, because you're going to have to be able to defend both the inside and outside. And we're going to have to help down inside and then be able to recover to the shooter. And so it's going to be a challenge.
Anything else you want to touch on, Coach?
I don't think.
Ashley Brown of the Rich Rebels, thanks for your time. Good luck this weekend at Duchesne.
Okay, thank you.